What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Talk Shit with G Wit. And today we have the story of Suydam versus Gates. Now, I'm not from none of those blocks, but the story I'm telling, I was there, what happened, and I have peoples on both sides. And the story is about one of dude I grew up with. He was from the next block. We call him 111 Calito. 111 Calito, he was a cool nigga. I went to school with his brother and his cousins. We went to 111 together. And he lived up the block from me. He from Troutman too. I'm from Donham, from the Evergreen side, he from the Central side. So anyway, he was the first nigga from seriously from our neighborhood, that I really knew that was getting money like that. This was in the 80s, like the mid to late 80s and shit. So anyway, one day we in 111. It's me, my nigga Nye, my nigga Pika. We on the block, right on the benches on the Central side, Central and Troutman. I think we were smoking a blunt, in a matter of fact. So it was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I think we came from a party or some shit. Nye and Pika was drinking. I ain't really drink like that, but I smoked, so we smoking. Anyway, Galito comes out. Like I said, he lived right across the street from the park. So he come out, and back in those days, son was getting it. He had he was the man, so he had the velour Gucci suit on and all that dapper Dan shit. Y'all niggas don't know, but anyway, son was getting it. Now, this is Galito was cool. The nigga who put Galito on is this dude named Roderick from Suydam. Rest in peace to homie. I don't really know the nigga. I was a little nigga back then. Galito was a little older than me, you know what I'm saying? So, back then, even you was 2 years older than your brother, you ain't hang out with niggas your brother hung out with. You hung out with niggas your age. So anyway, the nigga Galito and shit, I said, he was the man. He had a Lincoln at the time. Nigga had the thing. Nigga comes in. He had 2 big ass cables. One had a Dita on it. This is from DMC time and all that. So anyway, big nugget watch, gold watch. My son, like I said, son was getting it. So when this was going on, his man Roderick had died. God bless the dead. Like I said, I ain't know the nigga, but he used to always come see Calito, and I'd be in the park or something, or I'd be around. Like I said, we all used to be around each other anyway. And from when I see dude, you could tell dude was a problem. Like, dude was that nigga, and he was wild as shit. So, Calito was his little man. I don't know how that shit happened, but Calito was his man. So, now, Calito wasn't the toughest nigga in the world, but you can't fuck with son, because son get you. So, I heard a lot of shit about Roderick. I know he was a stand-up nigga, and he used to get busy, from what I know. So anyway, he was like a bully in the hood, from what I find out. Like, he didn't give a fuck. So they was going to war with the Gates niggas at the time. So Galito he comes to the park, and we right there. So when he walks up, my man Nye, he like I said, we all know each other, but these niggas don't really fuck with Galito like that. I know Galito personally, so I tell the nigga, like, yo, you walking over here with all that shit on, nigga, you better have a gun. So he was like, man, what? Stupid. Yeah, this and that. So anyway, he pulls out. He had a little 38 in his pocket and shit. His velour suit. So he come and, he was a cocky nigga. He used to be talking hella shit, but he was my man. He was a funny motherfucker. And I knew that nigga was pussy. So anyway, the nigga standing there. So there's this other Calito from Gates. This is, rest in peace, Mello's younger brother. Shout out to Mello, man. Rest in peace, Mello. He was like, my OG too. And I know him through my man Pito, Stutterbox. What's up to Pito? I love you, P, wherever you at. I heard you in Jersey or whatever. Yo, Pito, I'll never forget you, my nigga. The whole family, Judy, Melissa, Jackie, your whole family. Yo, I love y'all, man. Rest in peace to Big Pablo. Crazy? Anyway, we standing there, so the nigga, he shows the burner, he talking shit, rah, rah, rah. So he beefing with the Gates nigga. So this, my man's name's Carlito, he's 111 Carlito. This Puerto Rican shit, man. Anyway, dudes from Gates Carlito. So anyway, they beefing with each other. So Carlito used to have an all black Cutlass, rag top. That shit was off the hook. Back in those days, niggas had Cutlass, Regals. Niggas was doing their thing. Other niggas had Mustangs, and exotics wasn't really the shit back then like that. But anyway, these niggas, it was about Sevilles and Lincolns and all types of shit. But anyway, the other Carlito passed by, so he slowed down. This nigga a troublemaker, nigga from Gates, Carlito. I was a Decepticon. Shout out to rest in peace Rumble, and shout out to all my decent niggas. Motherfucking what I was gonna say. Anyway, motherfucker turned the corner. Anyway, yeah, we named the nigga BA. We call the nigga Bad Attitude because the nigga always angry. So Carlito, he passed by. He see the other Carlito. So he slowed down. He got like to the middle of the block and he slowed down. So Pika don't know what's going on, but he see what's going on. Pika ain't no stupid nigga. So he tell nigga like, yo, you alright, y'all? So son was like, yeah. So he was like, yo, you got that shit? You better blast that shit, yo. So anyway, this nigga, the other Carlito come out the car. He calls Carlito we with 111. So 111 go walking with this nigga, man. I'm like, yo, you sure you good? I already knew what time it was. So fucking all of a sudden, some kid comes out the nigga car. He walk up to us and he pull out. He like, yo, mind your business. So we like, yo, we ain't doing nothing but smoking weed and shit. We chilling. So we was there, we ain't moved. This nigga was holding us down and we looking at each other already, devising a plan to get the fuck up out of there. So anyway, when them two niggas was talking, rest in peace, Mello, the other Carlito from Gates' brother, he beefing with 111 too. He had a black Pathfinder. He had a two-door back then when they first came out. I told you, these niggas was getting it. These niggas was the mans in the hood. From both sides. Shout out to the HBO niggas, because that's who Roderick, with his Suydam niggas. We got ties with them niggas, because there's a lot of niggas from all around our block got family on their block, so you understand the ties, all right. So, anyway, the nigga Big Mello, rest in peace, he passing by, so he sees his brother talking to this nigga, 111, so he jumps out the car. And I know Mello, because Mello is mad tight with my man Pito, and Mello was going to see his baby moms. Sylvia, she used to live on Star Street, the next corner. Star Central. Her father owned the fucking store, Juan. They still out there. Yo, what's up to all of y'all? So anyway, all of a sudden, Mello comes out the car. So Carlito from Gates, Mello's brother, he hooked on Son. Son got a gun in his pocket. He hooked on Son. And he smacking Son up. And Son ain't doing nothing with the hammer. So we ready to run. Because as soon as we hit the shots, that nigga let off. His man ain't clapping me. I'm gone. So anyway, they smacking the nigga up. Yo, they was taking his nigga chains off his neck. Took his watch, all that shit. Smacked him up. Made the nigga walk through the park. And we standing right there watching this shit. Man, I ain't jumping out there for that bitch ass nigga. That nigga had a gun in his pocket. That nigga never paid me nothing. So anyway, that nigga walked through the park to his crib. This old gangster nigga. And then me and my man, we from the same block. Pika broke out, so me and go to the block. We laughing about this shit. Yo, word to my mothers. After that nigga Carlito didn't say shit to me. He couldn't say nothing to me. That nigga was, when I used to look at that nigga, I used to be like ashamed. He wound up falling off because his pussy ass couldn't hold it down. So that's the story of Suydam versus Gates from G Wick. Yo, like and subscribe. Let's do the world, pussy.